go. Okay, today we're going to paint this little scene. It's just going to be some rosebuds and some fruit, and I'm going to show you a really easy way how to do it. I'm using folk art paint, and you can use any colors you like. I have just some very heavy paper here, and I have traced out and just chalked on a heart so that we don't end up having a square heart. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to dip into my green and I'm going to dip into my white. That's called double loading. And I'm going to work those colors real good into my brush. And then I'm going to come over here, and you can see just how I'm holding the brush, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to drag this around. And this does not have to be perfect because you're going to be surprised at how it's all going to fill in. You have to remember to always pick up the white on the white side of the brush and the green or whatever color it is. You'll usually be using two colors. So let's drag this down here just like this. And then I like to come in here. See how I always go back to my same puddle, and I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to drag. I'm just lightly grabbing this and dragging it. On this side here, I'm going to drag it around like this. And the purpose of doing this is so that this looks like greenery. It looks like little vines and stuff. I'm going to pull out here on this side too a little bit. And you know, I might not have time to do as much of this as I would like to, like I did on that one. But you'll get the idea. And now I could do some leaves, but instead I'm going to go right straight in and do the rosebuds. So I just rinsed out my brush, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to double load. I'm picking up white on one side and magenta on the other side. This is going to make a nice bright little rosebuds. So I'm going to come over here, and it's up and over, stand the brush up, down and under, pick up more paint, up and over, down, pressure, and lift. Again, more paint. Just so much paint, you wouldn't believe it. And you could even go back over this if you find that it's kind of transparent. I usually find that I don't have to, but sometimes you do. Another reason that I don't really like to use an easel when I paint is I like to be able to turn the canvas. Okay, so that's pretty good for that side. So let's go over and finish the other side. We've got up and over. I'm facing these buds the opposite direction, just because I think they look a little bit better that way. See that? See how fast and easy it is to come up with these? And I'll tell you, I like to paint on fabric. I love to paint on my shirts and my jackets. And I also, if you want more of a white on there around the top, you can just come in there and just go over it once more. See how pretty that looks? It's got a nice little look on there. Okay, so, and I would probably do a few more, but in this case I'm not going to. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to put some leaves in them. Oh, I shouldn't have even cleaned my brush. I normally don't, because I like the pink to show through there into the leaves. So we're going to come, and you're just going to go like this. You're going to drag one here, and one here. And you can, let's go down like this and just kind of pull in a couple of little streamers in there. They're kind of pretty. And you just want to cover all these little buds, so it looks like they're coming out of someplace. And I just like to turn my paintings while I'm painting, so that way they don't, it's not so hard to try to paint upside down and all those different ways. So, and when you're doing this, just kind of try to think kind of like loose, you know. It's looking kind of sloppy what I'm doing, but you're getting the idea. And it's the idea is just to kind of have fun. Pull these on here, pull them up, see? And then you can come around and drag in more if you want to. I know I don't have a lot of time when I'm doing these to do these videos, so I have to talk kind of fast and I have to work kind of fast because I don't have a professional cameraman, but my husband does a great job, and he usually doesn't get too mad at me unless I start getting kind of mean. Anyway, okay, so we have all this. So now I'm going to show you how to make those fun little grapes. You're just going to dip into one part, and this is just a little dauber that you can buy at Michael's or Joann's. They usually come, I think it's like 3 or 4 in a pack. And you've got it like this. I like to take the 3 colors, and then I come in here and I just dab, 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 like that. There's 1, 2, 3. And sometimes if this doesn't cover good enough, you can go over them. And it doesn't really matter how many you put in. Sometimes I put 2, sometimes 3. Here we go. And then when I get all done, what I like to do is I like to put a little bit of glitter into it because I just think it makes it look really pretty. Can you kind of see what I'm doing? I think I'm getting a little carried away with these because I'm in a hurry. So we've got these here like this, and then I'm going to take some glitter, and this is what I think, especially if you're teaching young kids to do this or something, or on your clothing, it just looks so pretty. And then I would probably come back and throw in a few more little leaves and vines, but I don't know how much time I'm going to have to do that. See that? See how pretty that looks? Just to kind of grab these here and pull in a little. Anyway, thank you. I hope you like it.